Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be filming a Q&A and doing my makeup because this week I hit 20,000 subscribers. I just want to thank everybody so much for subscribing and actually caring what I have to say. So let me just get into it. I'm not really getting ready for anything in specific. I'm off today, but I do have a lot of work for different things I need to catch up on. So I already prepped my skin and put on a little bit of concealer because I'm insecure about how my skin looks right now. But I prepped with the Neutrogena Hydra Boost moisturizer. I love this one. I only use the non-scented version because the scented one is just too strong of a smell for my preference. And then I just got this, the La Roche-Posay Vitamin C. This is what my dermatologist told me to buy, so this is what I'll be using from now on. And then this, I've talked about this, I believe, in my last video. This is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. I love this. It's clear. It comes out clear, so you don't get that white cast. And my mirror is over here, so if I'm looking over here, that is why. Right, okay, so I like to actually do my edges first because if they mix with foundation or concealer, then it looks very muddy and just doesn't look good. Honestly, if not for this video, I doubt I would be doing my edges right now. I like the way it looks, but for me personally, I don't feel like it stays. My edges, I mean. My hair is just very curly. Okay. Not bad, not bad. The way I said this was for me to be answering questions, and I'm not even answering questions. I'm gonna try to answer as many as I possibly can. I put up a post on YouTube. So yeah, if you're not looking at my posts, you need to be looking at my posts, and then I can answer your questions next time. Lara_maybe asked, what's your go-to activity to relax and your favorite Disney princess? Thank you, girly. My favorite activity to relax is definitely probably watching YouTube. I don't know, I just love everything about this platform. I love watching it. I love posting on it. I feel like it would be watching TikToks as well, but I also feel like TikTok is just too detrimental. I feel at least with the nature of YouTube, you can actually select what you're gonna watch, but TikTok is just too ingrained into your soul that it's just feeding you content, and it's very hard to look away. I don't know. So I don't necessarily like that aspect of it. And then my favorite Disney princess, definitely Mulan. I love Mulan. I've loved Mulan ever since I first saw that movie. I just felt she was such a badass. I just loved how, she didn't listen to her parents. She went and fought in the war. She sacrificed so much for her dad because she knew that nigga was gonna die if he stepped foot on a battlefield. And honestly, I'm just surprised that she was able to pass for as long as she did. And she saved China. I don't know what else you could expect. And I feel at that time when that movie came out, we had a lot of damsels in distress as far as Disney princesses went. So it was quite a nice change of pace. Anyway, yeah, I just love Mulan. All those movies are good. The second movie is literally my comfort movie. I love that movie. Sophia Naj asked, how did you get into fashion? Do you have a favorite designer or period of fashion? And then my favorite fruit. How did I get into fashion? I feel I've just always loved fashion. I always saw it as the ultimate way to self-express, and I feel self-expression has always been super important to me. I am Nigerian. I'm Nigerian American, so I always felt that culture really prioritized conformity and what will people think mentality. So there were a lot of different things that I wanted to get into creatively that I kind of didn't necessarily feel as comfortable doing, so I definitely saw fashion as a way to express myself and be creative through my way of dressing that, you know, was kind of subversive. Like I fortunately like did not have parents that were like telling me what I could and couldn't wear. And I don't know, and especially like when I started going on social media regularly, like when I started going on Tumblr in like the 6th grade, I started following a bunch of fashion blogs and just like educating myself on like different designers. So do you have a favorite designer or period of fashion? I would say the 90s. The 90s have always inspired my style. I love that like grungy type fashion. But as for favorite designers, I don't think I necessarily have one. I do like Vivienne Westwood. I love anything that's like alternative. Oh, and then I also love Mira Palais. I also thought that they would design one of my wedding dresses. They're relatively new, but their designs are so gorgeous and they feel very timeless to me. And then as for favorite fruits, I don't like that many fruits or like foods in general, but grapes and pineapples are my favorites and pretty much the only fruits I'll eat. I like bananas as well, but they're kind of like mid compared to grapes and pineapple. Not Josh 5. Hi, girl. You comment on literally all my videos and I really appreciate it. So hi. Dude, I don't know why I decided to sit on the floor. Like I'm starting to cramp. But anyway, it was my favorite TV show or movie. I would say I'm not that big on shows just because I'm very much a YouTube girl, but I love Betty's on HBO. It only had like 2 seasons, but I will literally rewatch it show until the day I die. It's just very, very comforting. It's about like a group of friends that just like skate. It's about like female skaters. I don't think female skaters are very represented in media very often, so I really did appreciate that show. What else I appreciated about that show is it portrays Gen Z very, very accurately. Like I feel like some shows that like try to portray like characters like in my age group, it feels very forced, it feels very unnatural. Like you can tell that it was written by a man in their 50s who doesn't really know what's going on, but I just love like everything is perfect. Like the styling, the way they talk, the things that they like care about, how they refer to the things that they care about is very, very like accurate as far as like how like Gen Z actually like interact with each other. Like there's no like forced language, so I do like that. I feel like the plot is not really there, but I feel like it's a show that's based primarily on vibes, which is why I feel like I'm even like able to gravitate to it or like rewatch it, because I'm not really a rewatcher. I don't like to know what's gonna happen, but it's not based on plot really. So I just find it very, very comforting and I would recommend it. Baby girl 5066 said, confidence tips please, especially when it comes to unusual style. Good, that's a good question. I don't know, because I just feel like I just wear what I want. I don't really care what other people think, and I've also never necessarily considered my style to be unusual, but I feel like when I compare myself to like the people around me, you know, it is. But I would say have a very good sense of self. Like I feel like if you know who you are and like if you like really fall in love with your style and it doesn't feel costumey to you, then you're not going to be affected by anyone else telling you, oh, like you look crazy. Because I mean, I have gotten comments from people, like especially when I wear like my very big like combat boots, like people are like, what the fuck, like you look like you're going to war. But I just love my style and I feel like my style represents me so well. So it's like if you hate my style, you hate me, because my style is literally like the physical manifestation of like who I am. But I would also say surround yourself with people who also have unique styles, because they're not going to criticize you as much if they're also expressing themselves authentically through fashion. Because I find that the people that have the most to say about like maybe the more unusual things I wear are people who are just dressing very trendy, don't necessarily have like a clear sense of self when it comes to fashion, and are just following trends. I tend to like to surround myself with other creative people because they understand I guess, the courage that it takes to have that level of creativity in your style. By the way, I'm not even doing my makeup. And then also, my last tip, I guess, would be to stop thinking about yourself so much, like in the nicest way possible. Because at the end of the day, nobody really cares. Like, even if I saw the craziest, like, I've seen girls like in full Lolita, even if I'm like, oh, that's wild, I'll be like, oh, that's wild, and like think about something else that's actually related to my life. Because at the end of the day, most people are not that pressed about you, and if they are, they're actually really bored and need to get a life. So that's what I think about that. And I definitely think that most people that are like criticizing your style literally can't dress, and they literally wish they were you. I feel like that's my main tip. Like, I genuinely think that like anybody who's like mean to me or bullying me like is literally jealous and wants to be me, because who wouldn't? Sandler said, OMG, congrats, so deserved, thank you. What music do you listen to? I like a lot of different artists. I tend to listen to rap music. I love female rappers, so I love BK the Ruler. I actually love Yeet, even though he is a male rapper. I love Lucky, and I also feel like most of the time I'm listening to music, I'm in the gym, so that's why I'm listening to like a lot of rap. I like Hook. She's a female rapper who's really talented. I like Gunna. I really like Gunna. I feel like his flow is very unique. Yeah, I actually just went to the BK the Ruler concert in DC. Such a good experience, even though I was literally about to get trampled any point in time. And I like Sexy Red. I feel like she makes really good music. Like, her music is very, very catchy. Like, it's actually quite impressive. This video is gonna be so long. So KSJ I love, I don't know if I've said that right, 4339 said, what do you prefer, makeup or fashion? If you had asked me this like 10 years ago, I might have said makeup, but I would say it's fashion. I would say maybe it's always been fashion, but up until like recently, when I started working full-time after college, I didn't really have money to buy the clothes that I wanted to buy like on a regular basis, because I wasn't working consistently. But now I feel like I'm able to invest in more clothes that like interest me or like appeal to me without having to save up for months and months. And in that same breath, this is the Ruby Kisses setting powder. I'm kind of not that passionate about this one, but it was cheap, and like I was kind of in a bind because I lost my Laura Mercier. I don't hate it, but I think I got a little bit of a too dark shade. I actually can't tell. Like, at first, sometimes I like it because it's like kind of makes me look tan, but I also feel like I was very into that bright under eye look, so it kind of like doesn't give that. But anyway, like, as I've started to work like more often, work being like the main place that I go, I've kind of dropped that need or like that like desire for me to be doing like these super extravagant like alternative makeup looks that I would do at school just because I was bored. So I like, before I used to be doing like graphic liner looks, like super like colorful eyeshadow, bleach brows, whatever. But now I very much stick to the basics as far as makeup goes. So I'm not that as much interested as I was as compared to how I feel about fashion, which I just love fashion so much. Like, I genuinely, like, it sounds corny, but I genuinely feel like I have a passion for fashion. Like, I feel like there's always so much more to learn, and I just love clothes. I love buying clothes. I love looking at clothes. I love talking about clothes. Yeah, I love wearing clothes. So yeah. So fashion, hopefully that answers your question. Dream vacation place, bro. So I follow this YouTuber, Lynette Adkins, and at one point she quit her job to do YouTube full time, and she like wanted to travel, so she documented a lot of her travels, and one of the places she went was Thailand. And I watched her Thailand vlog, and ever since then I have been obsessed with going to Thailand for like maybe a month or like 2 months, and just like kind of living there for a little bit, like alone. And that's gonna happen very soon. I'm claiming it. So yeah, I want to go to Thailand. I'm also very interested in Santorini, Greece. It looks very beautiful. So those are my 2 places that I'm very interested in going to. So I'm about to do my eyebrows. So I actually got sent this package from a brand called Merit Beauty. They did not pay me to talk about this. They just sent it, which I thought was super nice because I don't usually get like PR or anything like that. So this is pretty cute. So it comes in this cute box. I've literally got makeup on it already. Wow. But it says makeup you can live in. This is like a card that it came in. And then this is the little makeup bag that it came in, which is, it's super cute and like very modern. So it ties up like this. So they sent me their new brow products, which I'm gonna try out. Usually I just use like a black eyeshadow. So I'm very interested to see how this is gonna go. They sent me their volumizing pomade in dark brown, and they're also clean and vegan, which I love, love, love. Okay, so I'm supposed to use this first. This is literally my first time trying this. So I'm supposed to use this to like, I guess, hold it. Okay, not bad. And then I'm supposed to use this little thing to, I guess, fill in the gaps. Okay, it's two-sided, so it's one brush side and one like filler side. Oh, this is tiny. I like it. It's very natural. And I love this bag. It's giving modern. And also, if you've been here for a while, you would know that I actually used to be like a makeup YouTuber, and I feel like I completely transitioned at the beginning of this year. So you're actually very real if you remember that era. And it's not even that I didn't like makeup, but like I was probably not the best person to come to for makeup, because there are so many people that are like way more educated and like better at makeup than me. I feel like I was much more knowledgeable about fashion, but I was kind of scared to like start talking about fashion, because it's something that I feel like I actually cared about. So like if I started posting and niggas was like, you can't even dress, like what are you talking about, I would be a lot more devastated than if people said like, oh, I couldn't do makeup, because baby, we know that. Not Josh 5 said favorite Monster High character. I haven't watched Monster High in a very long time, but I want to say Claudine. Is she the black one? Whoever the black girl is. Oh, my favorite book. Guys, I'm very much a bookworm, for those of you that don't know. But pretty much the only genre that I'll read is science fiction. I'm obsessed with science fiction. I think it's so interesting how like the world building involved in like, I guess, ideating like basically a new future for humanity. I sound like a nerd, but hold on, let me get my book that I want to show you guys. I don't want to say that this is my favorite book, but I will say I love this book so much, or this series, and yeah, it's just so well written. Oh my god. So this is The Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler, and then this is her sister, the second one, Parable of the Talents. These books are so good. I literally read this in like a day and a half. And this was like at a time where I wasn't really reading like that. I would like pick up a book and like start it, and like I just wasn't very interested. But these are just so good. I picked this up in a bookstore in Vancouver when I went a couple years ago. Literally so good. But it's basically about this girl. She lives in like the near future. The world has basically gone to shit. You know, people are killing each other for resources. She basically starts her own religion, and she kind of has this dream of like having humanity go to space and like start a life in space. So she has all these challenges. Her community is like ransacked by drug addicts. She's literally enslaved. She just goes through so much throughout these books, but it ends very beautifully. I would recommend. And it's science fiction, and it's science fiction with a black girl, and I feel like that never happens. I like to see myself in the stories that I read. So yes, I do love that book. Zesty Sauce says, what's your favorite color and do you style your clothes with it? So I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. And this is the Ruby Kisses eyeliner. I'm gonna do just a baby wing. So I have two favorite colors. One is pink and one is black. Pink I never wear, ever. But if you can see, like basically my whole room is pink. All my stuffed animals are pink. My phone case is pink. Any little like trinkets that I buy is pink, but I don't wear pink just because it's not my style. But black, I love black. Basically, like if you watch my weekend outfits that I make, basically I only wear black and like just darker muted colors. This is the Fine Feathered palette by ColourPop. I typically use this middle shade. It looks so ran through, but I use this as blush. Are you happy with your style language? Clothes that you gravitate to, or is it too inconsistent? This is a good question, I would say. I would say I really like my style, and I'm really happy with the way that I communicate through style. Actually, I feel like it's not inconsistent at all. Like I can see something and be like, that's so me. or somebody else can see something. It's it's powerful when somebody else can see something and be like, that's so you. I think it could be a lot stronger, but I definitely feel like compared to a lot of other people that I just observe, I feel like my style language is a lot stronger than the average person. But compared to other people I know that are interested in fashion and are passionate about fashion, I see other style languages and I'm like, wow, like I want to get like you have such a specific voice, and I feel like I'm getting there. Like I said, I only just started being able to like even afford the clothes that I wanted to buy. So, and it's all a process. Like I'm not in a rush to like create, because it just takes time to create like such a like a very, very strong like style language. But I will say I'm very happy with the clothes that I have. I just feel like I have such a personal relationship to like my clothes. Like I feel like, I don't know, I just love everything that I have. They're like my babies. Tiana Tyler 3932 said, congrats on 20K, girly. Thank you. Absolutely adore your channel. Thank you so much. You're so nice. What is your favorite and least favorite fashion trend from this year? Good question. I feel like favorite would probably be like kitten heels and those like big belts. I think those are so sick. I love a good, like I feel like when I see other girls like rocking a big belt, I'm like, yeah, you ate so bad. Like, as for least favorite, girl, I don't even know. Like, nah, I'm not locked in with fashion trends, but let me look. I don't know, maybe like office core, but I'm not even like, I feel like I don't even like feel that passionately about not liking office core. It's just not for me, just because I see some girls in it and they slay, but it's just like I'm 24. Like I don't need to be dressing like I'm going to the office. Like, no, I don't even have an office job, so it's not necessarily like anything for me personally. I'm nearly done with my makeup. This is the Ruby Kisses. I feel like I use a lot of Ruby Kisses. That's another thing. I don't like to spend a lot of money on makeup, like if I can help it. Ruby Kisses is the beauty supply store brand, and look, I'm still slaying. So a fashion brand that deserves more recognition, I would say maybe Stinky Jewels. I follow them on Instagram. They are a small business. They make these incredible like statement necklaces. I'll put a picture somewhere. I don't think they're that underrated because I do see influencers wearing their brand, but I don't really hear many people talking about them. It's like handmade jewelry. I think it's very beautiful. I think it's very unique. I think it's very me. One day when I am not down bad, I will definitely buy from them. Reagan2982 said, favorite item of clothing to style wrong and easy ways to enhance a look. I don't know. I feel like I'm not as creative with fashion as like I could be. So I'm not sure that I'm even styling anything wrong. Let me think. Yeah, I honestly don't know if I can answer that. But as for easy ways to style a look, I've been very much getting into like the excessive jewelry. So I would say like bangles. I love a good bangle moment, or just like having all the types of jewelry you can. So having a necklace, earrings, and bracelets, I feel like you look so much better. Like if I'm wearing something basic like this, I had my bangles on earlier, but I thought it would be easier to do my makeup without them. I just feel like you eat more, like it just gives more, you know? I like to use eyeliner to give myself little beauty marks. Someone said, how about a candid what's in my bag? Would love to see your essentials for day-to-day and going out. So I'm kind of between bags at the moment. Typically for day-to-day, I'm carrying this one. This is my Anthropologie bag. Love it so much. I love it so much because it fits my laptop, which I'm bringing with me always, because I always, like if I have time, I want to be like doing something productive. So that's why I like a bag that fits my laptop. So I have my pink laptop case. My laptop isn't in it right now because I'm using it to get the audio for this video. I have my glasses case. My glasses aren't in there right now because they are somewhere else. I have this pen. I love this pen, bro. This is the Papermate Inkjoy in the set gel 0.7. It just writes so smooth. I love it. And then this notebook where I just take notes on like things that I'm working on, projects that I'm working on. And then the reason I even went to even get this bag in the first place was to get my lip combo. So I just got this Juvia's Place lip liner. I think I should have went with a different color, but I do like this and I think I'm gonna be buying it from now on. I used to go with the NYX lip liner, but one of you beautiful subscribers told me that they support Israeli genocide. And I said, no, thank you. So I had to switch brands. And I like this. I like that it's retractable, so I don't need a sharpener. It goes on very smoothly. And I believe Juvia's Place is Black owned. If that's wrong, I'm sorry, but I do believe that's true. So I think I'm gonna go for a little bit of a darker color when I repurchase this, but I love it. And then same for this. This is Ruby Kisses. This is the Butter Gloss. This is Butter Bomb. I used to use the NYX, whatever their color, like it looks just like this, but it's like a colored lip gloss, and I don't use it anymore for that same reason. This one's low-key better because it has more product in it. So this is their Tantalize. I literally got this at the beauty supply. So pretty. Look at that. I like to really like put a lot of this on. And oh, in my bag I also have a lighter. This one says Open. It's a 7-Eleven brand. You can use your imagination for what I would use that for. I have my pink water bottle. Carry this everywhere. It's so hot this summer, so yeah, I need to stay hydrated. And then this is my other bag that I carry. I typically take this when I go on nights out. So this has my wallet, pink, my keys. I recently got this cute ass AirPod case. Okay, there we go. It's like pink, has these like stars and like flowers on it. Oh yeah, there we go. So cute. And it comes with this little like ball thing. This was about $7 on Amazon. Anyway, I might link it below. I'll link that below. I'll link pretty much anything I talk about. I'll link this eyebrow like products below. I think it's an affiliate code. At being completely transparent, if you do decide to purchase from that link, I get a cut, but no pressure. So as of right now, that's like pretty much what I'm carrying. Usually if I have my phone, wallet, and my glasses, I can leave. My phone, wallet, keys, and glasses, I can leave the house. Anything else is extra. So this is the lip gloss I'm using. The brand is Absolute, bro. It's not focusing, but the bottle looks like this. I got this in Nigeria, so I'm not really sure where you could buy it, maybe online, but I like it. It lasts a long time, and I like the applicator. You don't have to squeeze too hard to get like enough product, which I appreciate. And then I think I'm done. And then the last question is Raquel Navarrete 776 asks, can you show us your favorite piece of clothing you own and explain why it's your favorite? Now, this is gonna be very hard for me to do because, like I said, I love all my clothing, all the same. That's like picking a favorite child, but I'm gonna try to go pull some pieces, maybe like 3 pieces that I really, really love, and I'll talk to you guys about them. Okay, so first up, I have this purse. I love this so much. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy looking at this and like holding this. I got this off Depop. I just love this because I love plaid, and I love the silver hardware. And it just gives me those like alternative vibes that like I fuck with so much. And it's just so cute. I think I showed this already like previous video, but like come on now, this is so cute. Next up, we have this mini skirt. This is tiny. I got this off Depop as well. It's originally Zara. The reason I love this is because it's black and white. Those are my main colors. And then I also love the like graphic print. Like I think that is just so unique. And I love like clothes like this where it has like art. I think they're like at the beach or swimming or something. I love this so much. And then lastly, it's gonna be kind of hard to show this, but I actually wore this yesterday. This is a black halter dress. So the halter part is actually these chains, and then the back also has these chains. I love the silver hardware. I mean, I love silver hardware like incorporated into clothes. I just think it's so sick. I love that it's black and it's very slimming. But yeah, those are my 3. I don't want to even call them my favorites, but they're top 10 for sure. Thank you so much for watching. Also, thank you so much for getting me to 20K. Like this feels so surreal to me. Like even like, but like in the beginning of the year, like January 1st, I didn't even have up to 2,000 subscribers. So it just feels so incredible. All the hard work that I've put into these videos is like coming to fruition, and I'm really excited to see where this channel is gonna go in the future. Like being a YouTuber has always been a dream of mine. So the fact that like it's actually working and like people actually like care about the things that I like talk about, and like that things that I am passionate about just makes me so happy, like more than you guys could ever know. Thank you for watching. Bye.